right.
Inquisitor. Let us begin.
Okay. That'll do it. And I need to get 8 more power. 6 more power. Look for call. Okay, let's find out.
Look at this place. It's a bloody palace it is.
The order was sent?
This thing is not a stray puppy you can make into a pet. It has no business being here.
Wouldn't you say the same of an apostate?
Inquisitor, I wondered if Cole was perhaps a mage, given his unusual abilities.
He can cause people to forget him, or even fail entirely to notice him. These are not the abilities of a mage. It seems that Cole is a spirit,
It is a demon.
if you prefer, although the truth is somewhat more complex.
Cole warned us about Corypheus at Haven. He saved a lot of lives.
And what will its help cost? How many lives will this demon later claim?
In fact, his nature is not so easily defined.
Speak plainly, Solas. What are we dealing with?
Demons normally enter this world by possessing something. In their true form, they look bizarre, monstrous.
But you claim Cole looks like a young man. Is it possession?
No. He has possessed nothing and no one. And yet he appears human in all respects. Cole is unique, Inquisitor. More than that, he wishes to help. I suggest you allow him to do so.
In my studies, demons either possessed something from this world, or were summoned and bound. They almost never look like something you'd mistake for a person.
Normally you'd be correct. But Cole has willfully manifested in human form without possessing anyone.
The demons who came through the breach, or through the rifts, weren't possessing anything.
These demons were drawn through against their will, driven mad by this world. But Cole predates the breach. From what we can tell, he has lived here for months, perhaps years. He looks like a young man. For all intents and purposes, he is a young man. It is remarkable.
I should hear what Cole has to say for himself.
One second.
Where is he now?
If none of us remember him, he could be anywhere.
Haven. So many soldiers fought to protect the pilgrims so they could escape.
Hey, Cat. How are you?
Can't think from the medicine, but the cuts rack me with every heartbeat. Hot, white pain. Everything burns. I can't. I'm going to... I'm dying. I'm... dead.
You're feeling their pain?
It's louder this close, with so many of them.
Would you like to go somewhere more comfortable?
Yes, but here is where I can help. Every breath slower, like lying in a warm bath, sliding away. Smell of my daughter's hair when I kiss her goodnight. Gone. Cracked brown pain, dry, scraping, thirsty. Here.
Thank you.
It's all right. She won't remember me.
You're using your powers as a spirit to help people.
Yes. I used to think I was a ghost. I didn't know. I made mistakes, but I made friends too. Then a Templar proved I wasn't real. I lost my friends. I lost everything. I learned how to be more like what I am. It made me different, but stronger. I can
Hey, look.
feel more.
How are both of you?
I can help.
How are both of you?
If you're willing, the Inquisition could use your help.
Yes, helping. I help the hurt, the helpless. There's someone. Hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Someone make it stop hurting. Make her, please. The healers have done all they can. It will take him hours to die. Every moment will be agony. He wants mercy. Help.
All right. Help him.
It's all right. I want to stay.
Okay.
Good day.
Scout Harding.
Your worship.
Shouldn't you be out there scouting?
In a bit. We're in Skyhold for supplies and a change of personnel. Not me, though. Indispensable.
So, who's Scout Harding, really?
She's so short.
Oh, I'm no one. Lived near Redcliffe all my life. Herded sheep for my neighbor. When the Inquisition came through my village, I helped by telling them everything I knew about the area.
It's Dragon Age Inquisition.
Then I signed on. Wanted to see the world before it was swallowed up by that thing out there.
I'll be streaming
What's
it
been going
for
on?
about
Secret
6
Cassandra
hours.
came through here, looking like a storm cloud. That's just her face, though, isn't it?
I should go.
So, this is Skyhold. Come, let's walk the ramparts. I want to examine our fortifications. Solus chose well. We'll be able to spot an invading force from miles away. For as long as I've been here, we've never really spoken at length.
Your actions told me all I needed to know. And it seems I made the right decision by bringing you on board.
You've always had my support. You still do. Corypheus will pay for Haven. I swear I'll take that twisted bastard down, even if I have to die to do it.
I'm grateful for your support.
It's my job, isn't it? Killing Darkspawn. Look, in spite of it all, there is hope. The people flock to your banner. They believe in you. Tell me honestly, are you what they say you are? Andraste's chosen?
There's so little I remember. What if they're right?
Does it even matter? Don't you see what you are to them? Without you, they'd be consumed by despair. We all would. They need you to be Andraste's messenger. It gives them hope. The truth doesn't matter. Listen to me talk. Your time is valuable and I've wasted enough of it.
Okay. Just leaves me here.
Of course.
Next.
It was a mistake to use Haven as a base of operations. The town was completely indefensible.
It was a bad location. We should have moved sooner.
You left yourself vulnerable to attack. It was a miscalculation, one that I'm sure you won't repeat. But the enemy struck a serious blow against you and the Inquisition. We must recognize that. You must.
Sorry.
For every person I saved, 2 more were cut down. I failed them.
You haven't failed them, my dear. The men and women who fight for you gave their lives for a great cause, and they fought to the end. The rest still fight, and you will fail them if you give up now. Our enemy advances, Inquisitor. We must not sit idly by. Act first, and teach them to fear us. You can become the leader the faithful require, but you must do it soon.
Next.
So, that Tevinter guy sent you into the future?
The things magic can do are fascinating.
Did he just end the conversation right away? Wow. Okay.
Have you met this friend of Varric's, Inquisitor?
Not yet, no.
It had better not be who I think it is. I will wring that little bastard's neck.
Why? Who do you think it is?
Someone Varric claimed he could not contact. Someone the Inquisition, indeed all of Theidas, desperately needed. I'll reserve judgment until I know for certain. No need to have that rogue screaming persecution yet again.
I'd like to get to know you better.
You would?
Is that a problem?
Not entirely. I'm just curious as to your motivation.
I use marijuana.
Is there any harm in us
to
becoming
sleep.
a little closer?
Plenty.
Is that right?
As you wish. My name is Cassandra Pentagast, daughter of the Royal House of Navarra, 78th in line for the Navarran throne. I joined the Seekers of Truth as a young woman, and was with the Order until they withdrew from the Chantry. I remained as the Divine's right hand, carrying out her order to form the Inquisition. And here we are. That's all there is to know, my lady.
You're a member of Navarra's royal family?
The Pentagasts are a very large clan. Half of Cumberland could say the same.
Really?
No, but it feels that way. I have hundreds of relatives so distant they need charts to prove we're related at all. And they have them. Oh yes. The Pentagasts value their precious blood like it runs with gold.
And you joined the Seekers to get away from that?
It was a life worth getting away from. The Pentaghasts are famed for dragon hunting, but few actually pursue the craft. Most are fat and lazy. They pay lip service to the
That
Maker
sucks.
and care only for idle pleasures and
To be
past
honest,
glories.
the whole
My brother
pharmacy
was
thing.
all that kept me in Navarra. Once he was gone, so was I.
Tell me about your brother.
I'd rather not.
So you were the right hand to the Divine.
To Divine Justinia, yes. And Divine Beatrix before her, in fact. The position is normally reserved for Templars of the Knights Divine, but my circumstances were unusual.
Unusual how?
You don't know the story? Thank the Maker. I will tell you if you wish, but it isn't as exciting as some drum it up to be. The short version is that I once saved the previous Divine's life. My reward was becoming her right hand.
But what does a right hand do exactly?
What is your hand capable of? It gives, it takes, it beckons. It makes a fist. Liliana and I extended the Divine's reach beyond the Grand Cathedral. We went where she could not. After Beatrix, I was tired of the position and wanted to return to the Seekers. But Justinia convinced me to stay. Her vision for the future gave me hope.
You thought she could really change things.
Justinian knew the war was coming long before it began. She tried to avert it, but the forces arrayed against her were too strong. Sometimes you have to break a bone so it can be reset. That's where the Inquisition comes in. It was to be the answer. A means to preserve as well as an agent for change. I only wish she had lived to see it.
So what's the story about you becoming the right
I
hand?
know this is taking long, but I
Sweet
actually want to know this.
Andraste, do you really want to hear that? It was, what, 18, 20 years ago? Some still discuss it like it happened yesterday. The tale gets bigger each time it's told. I barely recognize myself within it now.
I'm sure you're just being modest.
I was there. I think I know what happened. To hear others tell it, I alone saved Divine Beatrix from a horde of dragons sent to assault the Grand Cathedral. Rather impressive for such a young seeker, wouldn't you say?
And the truth is?
I stumbled upon a conspiracy to kill Beatrix. A Templar Knight Commander was at its heart. And there was a dragon battle at the Grand Cathedral, but I had help from loyal mages who rallied to the cause. They freed the dragons from magical control. Without them, the Divine and I would both have died. Yet I became the right hand, and they are forgotten.
You're delightful. You know that?
No, I do not know that. I object. There is nothing delightful about me.
I beg to differ.
Who could have guessed the Inquisitor would be so odd?
I'll let you get back to work.
Next. Okay. Yeah.
Send men to scout the area. We need to know what's out there.
Yes, sir.
Commander, soldiers have been assigned temporary quarters.
Very good. I'll need an update on the armory as well. Now! We set up as best we could at Haven, but could never prepare for an archdemon, or whatever it was. With some warning, we might have...
We were all shaken by what happened.
If Corypheus strikes again, we may not be able to withdraw. And I wouldn't want to. We must be ready. Work on Skyhold is underway. Guard rotations established. We should have everything on course within the week. We will not run from here, Inquisitor.
How many were lost?
Most of our people made it to Skyhold. It could have been worse. Morale was low, but it's improved greatly since you accepted the role of Inquisitor.
Everyone has so much faith in my leadership. I hope I'm ready.
You won't have to carry the Inquisition alone, although it must feel like. We needed a leader, and you have proven yourself.
You responded quickly to the attack on Haven. Without that, so many more would have died. I'm grateful for any help you can give.
Thank you, Inquisitor. I will do everything I can to ensure the security of our people. You have my word.
Pretty much. Yeah, that's my name. It's my real name.
Thanks for my life in Haven. You've all sorts serving now. If that means change, so be it.
This one. I just fell off. Great.
As I explored the Fade, I felt the presence of an intriguing artifact in the hinterlands. If you are willing, I would like to locate it. I have marked its location as best I could determine.
I've been like running around.
I'd be interested in hearing your opinions on
I
Elven
slept like
culture.
I thought you would be
woke
more
up like
interested in
1:30.
sharing your
Fell
opinions
asleep
about
again.
culture. You are
Woke
Dalish,
up
are you
at
not?
it's been like 20 minutes. 21 minutes.
Yes, I am. The Dalish are the best hope for preserving the culture of our people.
Our people. You use that phrase so casually. It should mean more. But the Dalish have forgotten that, among other things.
Oh, but you know the truth, right?
While they pass on stories, mangling details, I walk the Fade. I have seen things they have not.
The Dalish are trying to restore Elven history. If you know something new, share it.
Would your clan listen to what I had learned in my study? My travels? Or would they mock the Flatir and his stories and go back to their ruins? At least you were asking. But here's something.
Oh, whoa,
I will
whoa,
answer as
whoa.
I can.
Whoa, cat. Whoa. Whoa.
Is the magic they teach in the Circle different
Whoa.
from the magic I learned with my people?
Whoa.
No and yes. Magic is magic, just as water is water.
I wasn't
It
either.
can be used in different ways. Dalish magic is more practical, not needing chantry approval, although they still frown on blood magic. Superstition. Much of it is more subtle. Legacy from when elves were immortal.
The legends of Elven immortality. Did they use magic to increase their lifespan?
It was simply part of being elven.
Wow.
The subtle beauty of their magic was the effect, not the cause of their nature. Some spells took years to
Good
cast.
one. Good one.
Echoes would linger for centuries, harmonizing with new magic in an unending symphony. It must have been beautiful.
You said that the censure against blood magic was a superstition?
I did. It's fortunate Cassandra is not within earshot. Most modern cultures forbid blood magic. Publicly, even Tevinter disapproves of it. But as I said, magic is magic. It matters only in how it is used.
I'd be interested in learning more about blood magic.
I would teach you if I knew it. Unfortunately, using blood magic seems to make it more difficult.
Hey, Nick,
You
you never
understand
asked
why
that
I never
question.
bothered to learn it. A shame.
You never
as
asked
it
that
is
question.
extremely powerful, provided it remains a tool, not a crutch, nor a passion.
What can you tell me about elves living in human cities?
The culture in alienages are among the slaves of Tevinter is like any of the impoverished and powerless. they cling to memories of a better past and practice a few rituals to distinguish themselves from humans.
Oh, Jesus, here we go.
Are all Dalish elves like my clan?
No. Your clan was unique in having enough interest in human affairs to send in a spy upon the Divine's meeting. As your
Here we
clans have
go.
been separate for so long, they have all changed, adapting to the lands in which they live. Some are no more than bandits, others trade freely with humans, and some have disappeared entirely into the forests.
I'd like to know more about the elves from before our time.
The Dalish strive to remember Hallam Shiral, but Hallam Shiral was merely a fumbling attempt to recreate a forgotten land.
Arlathan.
Elvanan was the empire, and Arlathan its greatest city. Filled with magic and beauty, lost to time.
Well, there you go. Nick's a brave boy. He says it. He's a brave boy.
You've studied ancient elves. What else do you know of Arlathan?
We hear stories of them living in trees, and imagine wooden ramps or Dalish aeravels. Imagine instead spires of crystal twining through the branches, palaces floating among the clouds. Imagine beings who lived forever, for whom magic was as natural as breathing. That is what was lost.
You gotta give the answer. You made a deal, cat. You made a deal, cat. Don't go running off on it.
Brilliant, isn't it? One moment you're trying to restore order in a world gone mad. That should be enough for anyone to handle, yes? Then, out of nowhere, an archdemon appears and kicks you in the head. What? You thought this would be easy? No, I was just hoping you wouldn't crush our village like an anthill. Sorry about that. Archdemons like to crush, you know. Can't be helped. Am I speaking too quickly for you?
The attack was unexpected. We're all rattled.
I'm not rattled. I'm the hero of this tale.
I'm done.
Then why isn't Corypheus
I'm
after
done.
you?
I'm done.
Good point.
Wow, Nick. Wow.
Does that make me a lackey? That's dangerous work. I always assumed the Elder One behind the Venatori was a Magister. But this is something else completely. In Tevinter, they say the Chantry's tales of Magisters starting the Blight are just that. Tales. But here we are. One of those very Magisters.
Jesus.
A dark
Jesus. I think I need help.
Who does the Imperium say started the Blight?
You know how it is. Not us. They say Darkspawn were always there. Magisters and the Blight aren't even related. Is that a surprise? No one wants to admit they shit the bed. But if Corypheus is one of the Magisters who entered the Black City and he's Darkspawn, what other explanation is there?
Clearly, the Imperium has no idea.
The Imperium is a land of lies built upon secrets, built upon falsehoods. I knew what I was taught couldn't be the whole truth, but I assumed there had to be a kernel of it, somewhere. But no, it was us all along. We destroyed the world.
Last I checked, the Blights hadn't actually destroyed the world.
Not for lack of trying. If they were more clever,
Oh,
they'd have
God.
unleashed something that would really do the job. No one will thank me, whatever happens.
Jesus Christ.
No one will thank you either.
Jesus Christ.
You know that,
This
yeah?
is happening.
That attitude must be why they kicked you out of the Imperium.
They didn't kick me out? Well, only because they never got around to it. Eventually, they might have. All I know is this. Corypheus needs to be stopped.
I can't help
Men
it, bro.
like
You single.
him ruined my homeland.
It happens.
I won't stand by and let him ruin the world.
Damn.
Oh, and congratulations on that whole leading the Inquisition thing, by the way.
Greetings, Inquisitor. That is your title now, yes? I should thank you. The way things ended in Redcliffe You could have demanded anything you wished. Yet you chose to make
Yes,
a
Cat, he
peaceful
is
path.
single.
I was not expecting
Nick, I'm sorry.
You rebelled for a good reason.
I knew you, of all people, would understand. I've been a Grey Warden, Grand Enchanter, leader of a rebellion, and now I am none of those things. Odd where fate takes you, as you're no doubt well aware.
You were once a Grey Warden?
Mine is an unusual circumstance, Inquisitor. Normally one is part of the Order until death, but long ago I found myself stripped of what made me a Warden. They tried to reinitiate me, but nothing worked. Nor could they figure out how it happened. So I was sent to the Circle of Magi, the first Warden ever to
Good
be
luck,
kicked
Nick.
out.
Good
Quite
luck.
the achievement.
You sound happy about it.
Becoming a Warden seemed like a dream when I was first conscripted.
Jesus,
Towards
take it
the
to
end, however, my
private
brothers and
chat.
sisters,
Damn.
they felt I had somehow cheated. I was glad to leave.
Nick.
It also
Nick,
made me
I'm
unique
done.
in the circle. I had an opportunity to do more than I ever could as a Warden.
You mean you began the Mage Rebellion?
I pushed for our vote to free the Circles of Magi, but I cannot claim sole responsibility for what followed. Still, despite all the chaos, I would do it again. What happened had to happen.
You're not still the Grand Enchanter then?
Any claim I had to the title ended along with the Circles of Magi, although some still call me by it. Perhaps the Circles will one day be resurrected. If so, another will take the position. Until that time, I lead my fellow mages by default. I will do what I can for them.
You believe they'll recreate the Circle of Magi after all this?
It depends on who the next divine is, and what she offers. We can't go back to the way things were. But endless warfare benefits no one. That is why I agreed to Justinia's conclave.
Damn, that really became me in the conversation. Look what you did, Nick.
I've been meaning to ask, how exactly did the Venatori take control in Redcliffe?
Mages constantly found their way to us while we were there. Stragglers, most of them strangers.
Oh, Jesus.
I had
Oh,
no way
Jesus.
of knowing some were actually Tevinter. They spread whispers, encouraged talk of an alliance, and we were desperate. I'm not proud of our choice, but we were certain Templars were coming. It could have ended far worse.
I trust everything is well with the mages?
Most are pleased with the alliance, even if we wonder what will happen next.
I'll leave you to it.
Okay, I have to do this. Here. Nick, Cat, click on this link here. Before anything else gets worse in the fucking chat. I still have one more person to talk to. Where is she? Oh, upstairs.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Inquisitor, I was not expecting a visit. You had little interest in speaking to me privately before. But as dear Josephine says, it's never too late to make a friend.
especially since we lost so many at Haven.
You noticed my exchange with the commander? The names of those we lost.
Oh God.
You must blame me for this.
We all saw who attacked us. We know exactly who to blame.
I keep wondering if I could have done something different. When the first of my lookouts went missing, I pulled the rest back, awaiting more information. If they'd stayed in the field, they could have bought us more time. I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead, we lost Haven.
More likely, they would have stayed out there, died, and we would have lost Haven anyway.
You don't know that. Their lives could have bought Haven a small chance. My people know their duty. They know the risks. They understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their lives.
Our people aren't tools to be used and discarded. Your instincts were right. Their lives matter.
Can we afford such sentimentality? What if Corypheus?
We are better than Corypheus.
Oh God, okay. Not reading that chat for a while. Not reading that chat for a while at all. Let me continue on my story. Traveled with Solus. Okay. Remember rifts. Gotta close these rifts. Pasta caches. Cole. Solus and what's this dude's name? Dorian. Oh Jesus. Nick really needs help. Okay. Bitch ass.
I do not believe these are simply bandits. Their armor and training suggest something deeper.
Why? Why do you need my help? I'm trying not to get into that, dude. Invite me to a party so you can ignore your messages then. As much as I can help you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh no, I know, Cat. I know what's going on. Just uncomfortable right now. Highly uncomfortable. I love magic. Nick, why are you doing exactly what she says?
What manner of fire is that?
I've heard of this. It's Veil Fire. Tevinter mages discovered it.
It is a form of sympathetic magic. A memory of flame that burns in this world where the veil is thin.
You don't want to upset her?
There's an
Why would
elven
you
artifact nearby.
upset her? She's rushing you and making you feel some type of way.
Yes,
You know?
the wards are helping to strengthen the veil. This area should be safer for travelers now.
There has to be a secret with the fire.
Nicely done. The veil fire may prove useful.
But to what? What is it for? Then don't be upset anymore then, bro. I didn't get you there. You'll survive. You'll survive. Ooh, this weird. This one's different. This side is different than the other side. No, I don't have any more herbs. I guess this will do. Oh, we don't need it out here. So it's something in there then. There's a secret with this fire here. Well, what is it for?
The runes are interacting somehow with the flame from the torch.
There we go. So there are secrets here. There has to be more ruins, no? It was just that one. What does it do? Here we go again. Trying to figure out secrets I don't know or comprehend. This is out of hand. So I don't know what the fuck these ruins do. Okay. Goat man here. There's like a goat man right there. Is there another one? Oh, there's the one in the front. Did the one in the front change? Oh, I'm confused. Anyway. On to the next thing. Oh, Nick. Nick. Breathe, Nick. Breathe. Oh boy.
So, Seeker, your Inquisition...
Alright. Okay, you bitch ass nigga. How much time is in this? I've done enough for today. I'm gonna keep this one short just for purposes, but I will do another stream very soon. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you all in the next video. Bye.